I'm here with my two broadcasting partners, Alan Bagzinski and
Coach Bags. That's my stage name.
There you go. And Vince Siwicki. St. John's Prep lost, went out to St. Mary's High School, 68-49, and Newton North 55-54. And they also want to start locking down Angel Sanchez tonight, as I talked to the coach earlier. Vince, what do we think about the St. John's team?
Yeah, I think pretty similar to North Andover. A relatively youngish team, but I think both teams are similar, looking for that first win, trying to find their groove and their rhythm with some new players. St. John's Prep graduated several people last year, so I think it's just kind of like North Andover, Alex. They're just trying to find what kind of team they want to be.
They were 2-18 a year ago, did not make the playoffs, are 0-2, as is North Andover. So I don't know what to see for this St. John's Prep team. I don't think St. John's Prep has ever been in the Crozier Gym for boys basketball.
No, I don't believe they have, Bags.
This is exciting. I know they've met at the Christmas Classic tournament, so they've played there before. So I think it's pretty cool. We get a school, it's kind of not too far from North Andover, right down the road. A lot of kids from North Andover go to St. John's Prep, so
yep.
You got a little rivalry there. I know there's a Brian Norton, senior guard, number 5, kid that I grew up coaching that played with a bunch of guys from North Andover and lives in North Andover. So
including Angel Sanchez.
Including Angel. They were teammates for several years, absolutely. So, looking for, I know Brian's going to be a little amped up coming here, kind of home, right? His sister, younger sister Kate plays for the girls varsity. His older sister Emily played and ran and went to Pingree, but middle school was here, so Team Norton in the house. We'll see how it goes. Senior captain Brian Norton leading that squad over there.
Bigger student section crowd tonight as well. We have a Christmas theme tonight.
Love the theme, Alex.
I love the theme. Hey,
you got your hat?
I got my hat on 2 days before Christmas. Got the Christmas theme going. We apologize. We're going to have no scoreboard today. The score bug is not working, so Vince Bags and I will keep daily updates on the score and the time. We're going to do the starting lineups for St. John's Prep in a couple minutes. To start off, we have number 5, the homecoming kid, Brian Norton, the senior guard. Number 10, that's Jacob Paisner, the sophomore. Number 30, Marcus Magloire, the sophomore. Number 15, Mary Guerrero Perez, a senior. And I cannot see that other numbers.
35?
35, I believe. Yeah, Jack Katsuo, the junior. So very
interesting. Right, only 2 seniors in the starting lineup. So, like I said, Alex, this is 2 teams trying to find out who they are.
Yeah, it seems to be a little shake-up in the starting lineup for North Andover here. We have number 5, Liam Salak, starting tonight, which that's another shake-up for the Scarlet Knights.
In place of, looks like Max Espinosa. Did we see Max even out there?
I'm not sure.
Must be Hill.
Liam has proven himself in the first couple games. He's fearless, so he's definitely earned that starting role. The infamous Bill Jensen, Coach Bags.
Yeah, St. John's Prep, they look stout out there, the starting lineup anyway. They could look like a football team.
Right, they look like they got a little beef to them, like they're hitting the weight room this summer.
They're 35. Jack Gattuso is tall and skinny, but other than else, they don't want to get in a fight with those 4 other guys.
Manny Guerrero Perez, the senior, he's got some size to him. Of course, Angel Sanchez also has size, so we'll see how that matchup works.
We also got booster night here in the house at the Crozier.
Where are the kids? Are they up in the stands, Alex? I see them up there.
I see a few up there. They'll sometimes migrate down towards the backboard.
There's a few honorary captains in youth basketball uniforms. There he is, number 1.
Here we go. I love it. There's our booster club guys. All right. I wonder what grades these guys are, Alex. Any idea?
No, middle school was maybe early elementary, or late elementary.
Like 5th or 6th grade, maybe?
Yeah.
Chenard, perhaps? Chenard? I'm going to look this up.
You are the middle school guru, Coach Bags.
Exactly. I know where to find the
rosters. Right. Let's go.
Remember last year at Booster Night, we played Andover here, and it was the close game. Andover shooting 2 free throws right here. That entire booster group of about, I'll say 100 kids were lined up right on the red. Nico Catalano Nico and Trey were having the time of their lives.
That was a great guy. I remember that night.
Chris Chenard on the 5th grade black team.
5th grade, there you go.
Harrison Slattery, also on that 5th grade team. Didn't catch the uniform, the 3rd honorary captain.
With Coach Cerullo in the house again, once again. He was here for the Central game. Tonight's lost that one 67-42. Their last time out was to Lawrence 69-60. Angel Sanchez dropping an astonishing 36 points. However, a huge drop-off to Trey Martin and Ben Sullivan with Tuga. Only 8 and 6. That is a huge problem.
We need those guys. Those guys have got logged a lot of minutes here in varsity basketball. Ben Sullivan, Trey Martin, Andrew Miller. Time for those guys to step up. I have no doubt they're ready to handle a bigger role.
We're going to go away for our national anthem. We'll be back in roughly 2 minutes. We could say national anthem.
It's filling in, getting a little more student activity.
Yeah, so it's a virtual Friday. Happy winter vacation and Merry Christmas.
Kind of exciting. I was thinking, I'm looking at the schedule when the season started. Oh, there's only like 6 home games, maybe a 7th if they turn. I forgot, like today. It's basically a Friday home game. And they get no school tomorrow, so they get to celebrate and get pumped up here. Hopefully it's a W.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah. Look, talk about the schedule. They only have one Friday game. Can you believe that?
One Friday.
One Friday game, which is kind of a bummer. Friday games are the best student turnout. Those are like the, what do you want to call this, primetime games? You know, those are the primetime games.
That's why I said this was good. This is a little like Friday-like, so we got a second one kind of. But we talked about the first broadcast where the schedule is weird this year with everyone only playing everybody once, and then they got that mini tournament at the end. So we really could only fit in 6 home games as it is.
Tracy Mitchell, the black referee without any hair, making the players tuck in their shirts.
It's old school.
We're going to go old school.
We know that, though. We've had Tracy bags. That's what he does.
Lowell High School star, 24-foot jumper, has Lowell High School long jump record.
Oh.
Played basketball at Texas Christian University.
There we go.
Big time.
He's about 65, I'm going to say.
We have.
Looks damn good. Darn good. Can I see that? Sorry. All right, Brian Norton. Look at that. Let's see if the offense runs through it.
See if we got Liam Salak going to turn anything over. Nice run, a 2-3 zone defense here. But they're going to try to keep Angel Sanchez in the middle as much as he can. Norton from the corner for 3. He swipes it down to start the scoring for St. John's Prep. Brian Norton, 3-0 right off the bat. Liam Salak taking the ball up. I'll hand it off to Angel Sanchez. Top of the key off to Sullivan Tuga. Almost nearly getting it stolen. Great ball control.
Got a mismatch. Norton with Sanchez, and Sanchez decides to hit the 3. Go for the 3. I would have gone in the hole, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little guard on me. So
this is man-to-man from North Andover.
Well, Coach Taylor's told me they're going to try a little more man today. They didn't play in zone, but trying to figure out, again, what's the best for the rotation. He says that he told me they're going to try a little more man today.
They're switching when they can.
That's good.
So to put up Sutherland Tuga. Great defense. Norton want to try again from 3. Going to keep it, hands it off. Andy Miller getting all up in his business.
Salak did a nice job recovering and taking that shot away.
Corner 3 for St. John's. That goes down. That was number 15, Mary Guerrero Perez, the senior guard.
The 2 seniors for Prep lighting it up early.
Man-to-man defense for St. John's Prep.
Oh, Miller's going to get the ball stolen, and we're going to have a foul on Andy Miller. Number 15, Mary Guerrero Perez. He wants to get in some of the fights here. Love to see that. That would
got him going.
Yeah, he's getting talked to.
I'm saying he's definitely a football player.
Yeah,
oh, most definitely.
I'm going to say, Andrew, let's not rile him up.
Yeah.
You know, he sent a message, though, I think, to North Andover. St. John's Prep is the beefier team, and that could be effective. Could get him into trouble, but it could be effective.
Absolutely.
First-year coach Corey Lowe played at Newton South. Or, my apologies, I believe he coached at Newton South, also played at BC. What a pass from Brian Norton. It's going to go off St. John's and North Andover Scarlet Knight basketball.
Nice job by Trey Martin. Playing good defense, got his hand the ball off the St. John's Prep player's foot.
He did. He knew he was beat maybe by a half step, but he got his hand out.
I don't know if you saw prior to that, the start of the play bags, the Prep number 30, he kind of out-physical Trey a little bit and got position going to the basket. So the Knights are going to have to play a little tough and strong here in this game.
Salak going to pull from 3. Trying to open up the scoring, does not get it. Sanchez fighting for the ball. With Perez off to Norton. What a pass from Norton. That's not there. Oh, you got to get those rebounds there, Trey. Oh, and he does. There we go. Full court press from St. John's. The 2 are trying to speed up the game. Get it back to your pace here, boys. Come on.
Another thing Coach Tengus said they have to really focus on this game is rebounding. So they've been out-rebounding in both games this year. So
Sanchez with the left hand.
Yep. We'd like to see that. Angel has to become the physical, bigger person here on this North Andover team.
Stay out of foul trouble.
Stay out of foul trouble. Yeah, but the last 2 games, North Andover was slow to score, especially versus Central. Another 3-point from St. John's. Oh, they are hot. 3 for 3 from 3. That was number 30, Marcus Maguiar. Sanchez will try again, and now we're going to have a foul. Well, that was a risky call right there, but whatever. I'll take it.
So that last possession, Angel was a little upset because they didn't rotate over. That wasn't his man, and he had to try to make up and cover ground against McLeod. Someone lost him. You can't lose players sitting outside the arc. Wide open threes will go down.
Angel, he went up against 3 St. John's Prep defenders.
He's not afraid.
No, he's not. He's going to take that first one.
When he first got the ball, I think he had Sullivan Latuga in the corner.
This team so far has been all about development so far for the Knights. They've a lot of young team, very young team.
It's my boy Angel. You're gonna put him on his back for a few minutes here until the other folks can get settled in.
Scores 9-4, 5:05 left. St. John's Prep up 5 against the North Andover Scarlet Knights. 5-on-5. Norton on Salak. Norton's going to drain that step-back jumper.
I saw that for 8 years, and if Salak doesn't get more physical and get into his chest on those drives, Brian's going to eat him up.
Yeah, Salak, Norton's much bigger, both height-wise and strength-wise than Liam. That's the problem.
St. John's Prep switching on these screens.
Salak off to Sanchez down low. Not trying to drive him in.
Nice move.
St. Joe.
How does that?
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That's going to be a jump ball.
Could be North
North Andover basketball.
But Angel had his way there. He picked his spot. The double team did not come.
Nope.
Bad break on that.
This must be on Sports Center.
That looked like it was going to bounce in about 4 different times, then sat on the edge of the rim. Unbelievable.
Sports Center highlight reel coming up.
Absolutely.
Gonna fling it up to Martin up top with a lob pass. Martin off to Sanchez. Sanchez a little floater off the front of the rim, rebounded.
Nice
So Latuga, oh, hands it right off.
5-on-3.
So the scoring chance for St. John's. Martin staying big, staying strong. Martin jumping into him. Doesn't matter, still goes in. 13-4 North Andover. My apologies, St. John's Prep. Timeout North Andover.
Good timeout.
Great talent. You need that.
You needed that. They're off sorts right here. Defensively, they didn't get back right there. Prep is having their way going to the hole. They've had 4 guys, and they're shooting well, but they're also driving, which allows that kick out 3 to happen.
Yeah, I see 2 similar teams. They're both playing man-to-man. They're both switching. St. John's Prep a little stronger, but Angel Sanchez getting his way too down low.
Absolutely.
So North Andover hasn't hit a 3 yet. So I think this game is really more even than the scoreboard.
I agree. Yeah, I think you're gonna have these runs that are gonna happen. North Andover will go on an 8 or 9 point run, right? And then Prep will probably have another run at some point, but that's going to happen a few different times. Coach is definitely telling them defensively, you're going to call the switches out. When you switch, that player who's switching, they have to work hard and fast to get over to that player they're switching onto. I've been watching. It's really slow. The switch is not happening quickly. It's not happening aggressively.
Brian Norton, he's been a problem so far. He had that no-look bounce pass on the fast break and created his own shot in the lane. So he's quicker than he looks. He's strong and he's pretty quick.
He was usually the best player on the court in travel basketball, so I expected a big game out of him today.
Little pressure here from St. John's. Salaka taking up the court. He's going to drive in.
It's a tough spot.
He loses his man. Off to Miller. A lot of rotation here from St. John's defense.
Sanchez, strong move.
That was a tough shot. He should have passed that one out.
Norton, the prime facilitator here for St. John's, leading their scoring. Norton going to go up, draws the foul. Team North Andover got the same contact down low on the other side, but the ref did not call it.
Dave Favada in the game. Checked in for Sullivan Latuga.
Going small a little bit.
Number 10.
And the foul is on Salak. It actually was not on Salak. That was on Favada.
I thought Brian Norton was a little out of control there, but he's got the foul and he's at the line.
Drain that first free throw. We have number 24. That is Quinn Stockman, the senior, checking into the game for number 15, Manny Guerrero Perez. Perez set the tone. Right out the gate, he set the tone. Had a little scuffle with Miller. He's not afraid.
Perfect way to describe it, Alex. He set the tone, and no doubt about it.
We'll see if Stockman is covering Sanchez, and he is.
Knight's down 11, 15.
No, he's not. Yeah, it is Quinn Stockman on Sanchez.
He also looks like he might have played some football. He doesn't look that thin either. What's up with these muscular prep kids?
Vada had a chance to shoot, but his defender got there back on time. Miller driving in, almost got hit. Gets the ball. Martin has the ball, going to drive in. Passes out, up to the top. Angel Sanchez going to try it again from 3. Out the rim. Rebounded by 10. Jacob Paisner, the sophomore. Paisner still has the ball, off to Norton. Guarded by Salak once again. Norton losing the ball. Another jumper from Brian Norton. Oh my goodness, Brian Norton is hot right now. 13-point deficit for the Knights. St. John's on a huge scoring drive, scoring run. We're gonna have a floater. Liam Salak trying to get them back into it. 11-point game now.
Notice Norton glances over at the student section. He knows most of those kids in the front row really well.
He's saying, I haven't met this kid from North Andover. He must be a young guy.
Right. He's looking over like, really, guys? You're going to keep this sophomore on me?
That's pretty a shuffle of the feet a little bit.
Norton, oh my goodness, no way. How can he be stopped? How can he be stopped?
He's not.
He has 12 points.
He's
beating North Andover. He's double North Andover's score.
Yep, that's a good call. Got hands out.
Second foul against St. John's. Fouls are 2 for 2. Time is 2:15 left in this first period. Fouls on number 24, Quinn Stockman. 20-6 in favor of St. John's Prep. 14-point deficit. Vince, as you said, North Andover really needs a run coming right now.
They do, and the Prep defense is man-to-man, but they're so strong, so much stronger and physical than North Andover that guys can't, other than the Angel, people can't go by players.
Super quick move before the defense can figure out what's happening.
Angel, nobody on the Prep team can cover him, but you need more than one person, right, to score and play team basketball.
Well, as we said in the foul on Miller, but as we said in the beginning, the huge drop-off from the Lawrence game of 36 from Sanchez to 8 and then 6 from Martin to the 2. Can't have that happen. The juniors now, you're now basically the senior leaders. You only have one senior of Sanchez. You need to step up. Start playing your role. Embrace, show the young kids help develop the young kids, help out the coaching staff at this point.
They've got to figure out how to create offense. You can't do it off the one-on-one dribble. Perhaps the guys are too strong and as quick as you, so you've got to figure out how to use screens, how to set them up, change direction.
St. John's Prep going to kind of a second unit backcourt, but North Andover went for the zone for the first time, and St. John's Prep had that high-low going, and Stockton going to the line.
Immediately paid dividends.
I want to compare the two games. When Norton just came out right now, when Central took out Javi Lopez, the Knights went on like a 8 to 10 point run. This could be huge for right now.
This is a time they have to take advantage of, Alex. They have to. You've got to go on a little mini run here, even if it's 6 points.
Sanchez, football pass to the St. John's bench. He thought he had Salak there or Miller.
So Angel beats his man off to the right side of the lane. Someone should have been immediately cutting to the key. So everyone stood outside the arc. Someone's got to cut there because that's wide open. That's a layup. So again, it's just a team who hasn't been used to playing together, still young, trying to figure stuff out.
Here's this
good help defense.
Zone Sanchez.
Unlucky.
Here comes a foul. He's going to lose the ball, but it's going to stay here. We're going to have 33 seconds on the shot clock. 1:19 left in this first period. St. John's Prep 22. North Andover Scarlet Knights 8. Fouls are 3-2. With North Andover having 3, St. John's having 2. Inbounding the ball, number 0, Ethan Wazkelowitz.
Ooh, that's an offensive foul.
It is. I'm going to agree with you there.
Lowered his shoulder and elbow.
And they get points off the tee.
Have they missed the 3 yet today?
I don't think. Well, they may have missed one in the corner, but they're on fire.
On fire, indeed. It's also one of those things where what do you do? They keep hitting threes.
Yeah, you can respond by doing your own. So we're going to foul. Might be a makeup call for the missed call down there. I feel like
it's a second foul on 24.
It's Quinn Stockman.
Yeah.
St. John's Prep might want to move into the Crozier Gym if this is their
right. 0-2 St. John's Prep up 25-8.
Well, might make it 25-10 in a second. See if Miller has these free throws down. 53 seconds left in this first quarter.
Alex, how do we go with a 6-0 run right now?
That's not going to help you at all.
No, but it's all right.
St. John's Prep going further into the bench.
We have number 4, Damian Gregory, checking into the game for the first time, and welcoming back Danny Guerrero Perez, number 15, the senior guard. If you're North Andover, you have to reset the tone. Strip it away from. We're gonna have a lane violation right here. It's gonna roll in, but we have a lane violation.
Both teams were in the lane.
So we're gonna have a reshot, I'm assuming.
The referees are talking about it.
My dad's up here. He actually reffed. He's up here with Marv. Shout out to you, Dad, and Marv. Get him over here. Have him answer some questions about reffing.
Both teams were in the lane. It falls. I think you count the basket.
Yeah.
I think you retake it. If there's a lane violation,
we're going to count the basket. So it'll be 25-9.
So they're counting it in prep ball.
I think if you're North Andover, you have to get it double.
Oh, no. Wait.
Yeah,
they are counting it. They're counting it.
Counting it in prep ball. If you're North Andover, get to double-digit points here.
That's probably not
zone press here for North Andover.
You got to try something, right? You got to throw everything and the kitchen sink at prep to see what works.
Oh my goodness!
He shuffled his feet there.
He did. Totally shuffled his feet.
That's their first miss. St. John's and that's a foul against St. John's.
That's against Guerrero Perez.
No, it's against number 4, Damian Gregory. Only 2 turnovers for North Andover so far. 1 for St. John's. 25-9.
You need some help here. You need some help here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Guys, need some help.
Give someone a 2 good checking down. 38 seconds left in this quarter.
Oh, that was an offensive foul.
Oh, Miller, you don't pick that up there, kid.
All timeout.
No, not yet. Salak's getting bumped. Sanchez swinging it over to Miller. Miller had the shot. He's going to drive in. Andy Miller falls to the ground.
Sanchez with a great offensive rebound. Strong.
Let's go on the line.
See if he can make it a 14-point game. sounds bad, but honestly, it's not that bad. I'll say that.
St. John's Prep, the second unit can be aggressive because, well, now there's 5 fouls, but
Only 17 seconds
if you're the
left,
second
right?
unit, you need to give energy, make North Andover further tired.
Norton's been on the bench for a good bit. We have Manny Guerrero-Perez coming out.
He has 2 fouls, that's why he's coming out.
So Norton and Perez are out. This could be big. I mean, there's only 17 seconds left, but this could be big for North Andover.
My guess is Norton will be back out for the start of the second quarter. And
Oh, Latuga, look at
Latuga with
you.
a nice offensive rebound. They need a bucket here to end this quarter. This is a big shot.
Can he end it big? No, he can't.
Just
a
missed.
bit strong. 10 seconds left
St. John's Prep has numbers here.
for the buzzer beater at the end of the quarter. No. Rebounded by Miller. That's the end of the first quarter. St. John's Prep 25. The North Andover Scarlet Knights 9. That is not the start you want to have for North Andover whatsoever. This is way too slow of a start. Do you have any ideas of how the Knights can get back into this game?
Yeah, so a couple of things. You're down 16, and you said it earlier. That's not a crazy deficit. The other thing is Prep shot lights out from 3. That's probably not going to continue. So you just take those things. All right, listen, they shot the world in the first quarter. We were sloppy. We got to clean things up. We got to rebound. We've got to be able to move the ball and hit our open shots and give them one shot, right? Give them one shot, rebound the ball, and go push it up.
There's a great shot of the student section. Brian Fraser down on the floor with our on-the-floor camera. Well, Vince, I know you like to do the math. You like to multiply by 4. 25 times 4, that's 100 points for St. John's Prep.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
So you have to say the St. John's offense or the North Andover defense or a combination of both were an issue.
Absolutely. And they hit the threes. They're also wide open in all those threes. It wasn't like they were contested threes. So figure that out. That's the first step is how do we contest the threes? Then they start missing those threes, and you got to rebound and get your offense open. But I'm not super encouraged because offensively, there's not a lot of flow. Other than Angel getting the ball and he can beat his man one-on-one, but all you got to do is double team him and then you take that away. So
I think St. John's Prep, in a sense, is playing a Central Catholic style. I know they have different personnel, different talents, but
Absolutely.
their man-to-man defense,
They are.
it's tough. They're
They are.
switching everything. They haven't double-teamed the ball, really, like Central Catholic has.
I think the Prep team figured out quickly and early that they're just bigger, stronger than his North Andover team, and they're using that to their advantage.
Prep team is bigger, stronger, faster than North Andover.
And they're hitting the threes where North Andover, I don't believe, had a 3 in that first quarter.
No.
And immediately what happens is someone gets beat off the dribble, right? And there's another wide open 3.
But it's going to get rebounded
Good
by
rebound.
Latuga. Good start. Brian Norton still on the bench. Well, Sanchez kind of shoved it. I mean,
just moved him out of the way.
we have a foul. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, honestly.
Prep fans watching, we're not sure either.
Yeah.
From our angle,
No harm, no foul, no blood, no foul.
That's the way I look. There's a couple guys battling down in the paint.
They
Let
did
it go.
go. No, we have a basket. We have a runaway ball on the court. It is booster night here at the Crozier Arena, Crozier Gymnasium.
Not a bad crowd for a holiday. He missed
Bad
some
Ben.
layup. Good crowd for the 23rd. A lot of people, start traveling and leaving for the holiday, so this is a good crowd.
And Martin's always using the ball. Oh, I figured he makes the finish there too.
Brian Dunn, the junior, number 12, with the defense. He's happy with himself, giving himself a little clap.
Did a nice job. Rattled Trey a little bit. Trey got that ball stuck on his leg, and I don't know if he thought maybe it was deflected so he could dribble again. All right, here's where it starts, though, guys. Right here. This end of the floor, clean things up, play really good defense, no open looks. One shot, rebound the ball.
Shane Wiener's out here against Brian Norton. Shane's one of the bigger, stronger kids on this North Andover team. He's probably going to be the person that best guards Norton. That was good defense from Slack, and nothing you can do on that.
That's just a beautiful turnaround shot.
Both ends of the floor, defensive, defense to offense, I should say. Here's Norton. Let's see if he makes. Yeah, that's another no-look pass.
For an assist off the edge of the rebound, long rebound. We're
Good
going to have a
look,
breakaway.
good look.
Oh, here goes Brian Dunn from St. John's, but Angel puts it away to start their half of the game, start their scoring. Down 16 once again. I feel like you got to keep the student section in this too to help you out.
Did Brian Norton have that no-look pass in the 8th grade?
He did. It was a problem.
He didn't know where he was throwing.
No, he do. The other guys on the floor weren't expecting it or didn't know what to do with it. Yeah, so we got a lot of guys hitting the head and off shoulders for that no-look pass.
Well, Brian Norton wanted to try it from a little deep. Scores 27-11. St. John's Prep 6:19 in the second quarter.
Good box out.
Great
by
box out.
Sullivan.
This is
unbelievable box
time
out.
for this is where the Knights need a run right now. Liam Salak driving in corner. Shane Wieners making a man miss. Had a pass. Trey Martin for three. Just a bit weak. Brian Norton gonna take it up, getting the rebound. Norton,
Guys, you gotta stop ball.
he just kind of stood there and shuffled along with him. Scores 29-11 St. John's Prep. Trey Martin, now he's going to try to drive in. Jump stop, Shane Wieners, corner three, falling to the side.
That pass was a little bit off.
Ooh. That's going to be a foul, but we don't know who it's going to be against.
Taught this really, really young in basketball. You stop the most dangerous threat when you're running down the court on a break. If your man is over, who cares? If there's a guy going to shoot a layup, you got to stop him first. And North Andover defender ran right by Brian Norton as he was driving to the hoop.
Yeah.
Marcus Magliar really felt that collision. He looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a foul on St. John's on 30.
That's the second foul.
Second foul on him.
So St. John's in a bit of foul trouble here. If the Knights can go at him, that'll be key. And you have Miller there, but you're going to take Sanchez down.
There's that double team.
Oh, Trey with a
Nice save, Trey.
Knights got to get back into their offense here. Latuga off to Miller. Miller has a shot. He traveled there.
So if Angel gets a double team, why is somebody not immediately cutting into the lane off him? That's an easy layup pass versus standing 30 feet away and trying to catch a pass for a three-point shot. I don't understand why the Knights aren't cutting to the basket when Angel's getting double team there.
I agree. You got to give him options. The ball's not going to come to you unless you go to the ball.
Absolutely.
That's what my dad taught me.
Nice backdoor cut.
Oh my goodness, Bags question. How many points does Brian Norton have right now?
16, but Jacob Paisner, unbelievable. Picture perfect bounce pass.
Miller nearly traveled with a little slide. Oh, near turnover too. Latuga off to Wieners in the corner. Gonna try again. Shane Wieners air balls. Is that air balls? I can't tell.
Hit the front of the rim.
All right. Hard to tell.
Kiss the rim.
Done.
Martin. Oh, I see. All right. So the Knights are trying to speed this up. They're trying to speed it up, get it to their pace, play sloppy so St. John's.
There's a nice spin move. Oh,
foul.
Yeah. So Angel saw the guy shorter than him. No double team came in time.
He's really good at sealing off and spinning. Little 360 move. I'm with
St. John's for a substitute. I'm not sure 21 Gio Rodriguez had Angel, but he found himself on him.
Yeah. Said, oh boy, comes his freight train.
Sanchez. That's only the third point of this quarter.
We need a run, Alex, to get the students back into this game.
You got to get him back. You got to get him back.
That's 9 points for Angel Sanchez.
9 of the 12.
Who has the other three?
Andy Miller, Liam Salak. I've miscounted. I have Liam Salak with 2 and Andy Miller with 3. I have Andy Miller with a 3. Maybe that might not be right.
Martin with the contested
Nice
rebound.
job,
Going to
Trey.
go up.
Foul. Where's the guy? Undercut.
We're going to have a jump ball. That's going to be
Nice job, Angel.
North Andover possession.
That's a turnover.
Only 4 combined turnovers so far this game.
Corey Lowe not liking what was going
He did
on
not
there.
like that call. I don't know why. It's a good call.
You know, he's kind of feeling it. Every decision he's made, probably working for St. John's Prep. He's saying, I'm a great coach. And not to say that he's not, but he certainly looks like one.
Andy Miller, in and
How did
out.
that not fall?
Oh,
Angel, pickpocket, baby.
Angel Sanchez, there we go. This could be a start of something here for North Andover. Sure, you're down 17, but you know what? Runs can happen.
6.60 run.
Yeah.
And everybody starts getting back in the game. The crowd gets pumped up. And
Shots start falling, you know?
not even, 6-0. Right now, let's go 6 points here.
We're back to a zone for North Andover.
Can't do that, though.
No, you can't.
And we
You gotta
definitely
get the
rebound.
You gotta get the long rebound, too.
Norton with a killer offensive rebound. The Knights just watched that ball drop to the floor after a missed shot. There we go. Turnover.
Sanchez, you got to drive in there, Angel. Off to the pass to Andy Miller for 3.
Big.
Hey!
There we go.
I'm I'm also noticing the Knights are getting super intimidated about the size. None of times I've seen Selak drive in and Miller drive in, pick up the ball about where the square is and just pass it out because they're intimidated by the size. You got to drive in and draw the fouls. You know, I know the refs aren't calling it, but that's what you have to do to beat the St. John's team.
You got to get that rebound.
And you got to get rebounds. So Tuga, great defense. Martin with the rebound, keeping his toes in bound. This could be the start of something here for North Andover. And Martin.
Rebounding is a mindset. That's all it is. Desire and a mindset. I've seen too many times some decent rebounds here, but guys reaching for rebounds. Oh, that was a tough call.
Is that on Dave Favada?
Is that a second foul or is that a first? It's first, okay.
It was. It's getting a little wrestling match at the top of the key away from the ball.
Didn't need to do it, Max, you know?
And that kind of ruins all the momentum you've gained, you know? You had something going, you know. You had Sanchez coming up. He was controlling it, and that just ruined it all. You can't.
Three there, and there's your 11-point lead. Feeling good.
St. John's Prep, they recognizing that it's a zone right away.
Yeah, they know what they want to do. And they're
a little
that's
high
good
post.
defense. Now you got to box out, boys.
There's a lot of contact there.
It was.
Both teams are losing this ball a lot in their handles. Corner to Martin. Martin
pushing.
Latuga looks good.
There we
yes!
go.
Come on, Ben. Down 11 points. Here's the 6 point.
There's our run, Alex.
You got to get one more stop, one more score. Get this crowd right back in it.
You get a stop and you cut this to single digits. Now we light the Crozier up a little.
Yeah. We're gonna have a travel.
There it is.
Here we go. This is what has to happen for North Andover. St. John's is getting shambled. Little pressure on Liam Selak here. Might want to have somebody cut up. Give a little help. Manny grew up press on the bench trying to get him going. Liam Selak, he needs help. No one's moving to him.
Gio Rodriguez is playing physical. Just bumped him, hipped him, kept him away from where he wanted to go.
Andy Miller driving in. Keep driving, Andy. Tuga calling for the ball. Out to the corner for Selak. Selak driving, putting it up. Oh, just rimming out. Rebounded by 21. That's Gio Rodriguez. 2 minutes left to end this second quarter, 31-20. St. John's Prep, and we're going to have a
kickball
against North Andover. Playing photographer here, Vince?
I am.
Playing photographer.
In the student section here.
The theme matches really well. I like the theme a lot.
St. John's Prep being a little sloppy with the basketball in this last couple of minutes.
Maybe that's gotten them in trouble this year in the first couple of games they've lost. Let's see if we can keep that trend continued.
Well, versus St. Mary's, they got absolutely destroyed, 68-49. So if this St. John's Prep team that's playing like this right now lost that much to St. Mary's, how good is St. Mary's, you know? And then they lost 55-54 Newton North. Turnover. Oh, that should be a foul. Sir Miller to try and get it going.
Come on.
Back rim. There's a lot of fouls on St. John's that are hitting people in the back of the head.
That's not very nice.
No, he's not expecting that ball. Brian Norton now. Guarded up by Liam Selak. Selak's had trouble with him, making him pass now. Dane Favada on him. Norton losing the ball. 1:15 in this second quarter. 31-20 still is our score. Pass down low. Latuga, stay big.
Stay big. Make him shoot tough. All right.
Nothing you can do about that. You just got to keep your heads up now. You're down 13 with a minute to go in this second quarter. Sanchez driving. Angel. Sanchez, there we go. Turns on a foul, ending up on the floor every time he goes down there.
You know,
I saw some jumping ability I've never seen before from Angel Sanchez.
Timeout. St. John's Prep trying to kill the North Andover momentum. St. John's, if the arrow stays the same as of right now, they will get the ball to start the second half. 53.8 seconds left in the second quarter. 11-point game. St. John's Prep 33. North Andover 22. Vincent Baggs, they're looking better.
Defensively, what we talked about, they've tightened it up a little, right? It's one shot and done, getting some rebounds, caused a few turnovers. So defensively, they went to zone. Maybe they're just more comfortable playing zone, right? And maybe that's really for this team with their size and their length and not being as thick and muscular, strong, whatever you want to call it. Maybe the zone's the best way for them to play because I like what they're doing in that zone.
Yeah, I think St. John's Prep, they changed their personnel and they changed their position. Number 30, Marcus Mankley, or the tallest guy, he was outside and he didn't make a lot of great decisions with the ball. I think early in the game he was at the high post or on the baseline. But yeah, they haven't gotten a lot of good shots recently in that zone.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all you can ask for, and you've cut it. I think it was up. What was the highest lead? 17, maybe 18.
17.
17-point lead. They're down to 11. So
that's not bad.
Nope.
We're gonna get some more experience in here. Sullivan Tugas coming in for Dane Favada.
A little more length, a little height.
A little more
in the
length.
Zone. Yep.
A little more strength coming into.
They are the baseline pass in the zone. When they get that ball in the post, the post player does a good job of finding that baseline cutter. So he's going to watch that. Keep it tight. That's it. Don't let Norton shoot the three.
There you go. But watch, there's going to be an inside cut coming up. Oh my goodness. Oh, he missed that off of Sanchez. Nice to try and get a run. We have Liam Slack taking the ball up.
This has to be really good.
Sanchez drive, Angel.
That's a good look.
Swing. Martin for three.
Oh.
Yes, Trey Martin!
Here we go. Great look by Sanchez. Gets cut off on the drive, finds the open Martin, and bingo.
Single-digit lead for St. John's. 19 seconds left in this game. No shot clock left. 33-25. St. John's Prep.
St. John's Prep's kind of matching up with North Andover here. I think that's a great idea.
Right.
10 seconds left.
They're kind of passing the ball around, but they're not moving.
That was a travel. Rebound. Oh, he didn't box out.
Oh, we're going to call that a foul. We're going to be on the floor.
Yep,
so
they're not shooting.
0.2 seconds left. This half will most likely end 33-25, but we're not going to make any assumptions. It's high school basketball, anything can happen.
That was only his first foul.
Yeah.
Ethan Waz, first time into the game, kind of pushed Angel away, got the rebound.
But it was a good
almost
foul,
scored.
Because now they got 0.2 seconds to get this ball up.
Yeah.
And it's almost impossible. No, it shouldn't count.
So,
end of the half.
33-25 St. John's Prep. Knights came down 17. Now they are down. Let me do some math here. They are down now 8. Coming out of the second half, what do you want to see now from North Andover?
Now you just got to build on this. The zone, it's a 2-3, but it's almost like a 3-2 because you're really playing the three-point shot really hard. I love that. You got to stay active in that thing though, because Prep will break down. Offensively, now they're Angels driving, guys are kicking, you're getting a little more open space there. Just keep working that. I still want to see some cutters. When Angel drives, I want to see some opposite side cutters into that paint.
You want to see ball movement, really.
A little more movement, but your cutters have to know when to cut. Right? It's about timing. When he gets that double team comes over to Angel, that's when you cut into that space to your defenders behind you, right? And you've got a nice open look.
Bags?
For St. John's Prep, you have to expect North Andover to continue to play the zone, and I think you need to change your plan of attack. I think they had the wrong personnel on the wrong spots. Although I think North Andover played a much better zone than they did the first quarter. They went to zone a couple times. Angel Sanchez, I think St. John's Prep might want to double him sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, Sanchez is the engine. He's going to make this train go if it goes, but we're talking about, what was it? I think he had 25 points at the first quarter, the Prep team.
Yeah, St. John's Prep only scored 8. North Andover scored 16 in that second quarter.
Good quarter.
So we do statistics when we come back for the second half. What else do we have, Alex?
Well, for some tiny bit of announcements before we go to halftime, we have the Sports Journalism Club meeting Tuesdays for kids in the North Andover High School every Tuesday after school in the athletics office. New Instagram account at NAHS Sports Journalism Club. Go follow that right now. If I know I have some North Andover students watching. Go follow that right now. You know who you are. Community programs, middle school website, CAM's weekly after-school program for middle school students is returning in January. Sign-ups open early January on community programs, and the first session is January 28th. The newsletter, monthly email with all our programs, events, and videos. Sign up at northandover.com, or my apologies, northandovercam.org/newsletter.
I get that email. I hope it comes out January 1st on time. It will, says Nick Maxwell.
And then we got our membership renewal, a reminder for all North Andover CAM members that all proceeds from membership fees go directly to North Andover CAM scholarship for graduating North Andover High School students. Next year. Renew your membership by December 31st to support the class of 2026. And finally, the Farm Legacy Project, a new documentary series from North Andover CAM and North Andover's Historical Society that explores the past present, and future of farming in our lovely town, North Andover, Massachusetts. Episode 1 is now available on YouTube, and Episode 2 comes to you next year in 2026. To end the half, 33-25 St. John's Prep Eagles, and we will see you in about 4 minutes. Start the second half.
North Andover CAM invites you to Be a Good Sport. This is your chance to get in the game and learn about television and media production. We have lots of volunteer opportunities for covering local sporting events. Enjoy the games, meet new people, and have a lot of fun with your choice of crew positions. You can be a camera person, you can be a director, you can be a tech helper, or you can go for the gusto and get behind the microphone to call all the action.
He's gonna go deep.
Wide
Yes,
open.
man. He's got him. Touchdown, Scarlet Knight.
Let's get a nice open look.
Brian Gorda for three.
That was huge, Bags.
It's a 2-on-1 short-handed. That shot goes in. Shot. Score! And that's Marubi's second goal.
Lots of sports opportunities are coming up, and this is your chance to get in on all that excitement. Visit North Andover CAM at 70 Main Street today, or give us a call at 978-687-6570. Get on the field with North Andover CAM today and be a good sport.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm part of the Sports Journalism Club.
Hi, my name is Sid, and I'm part of the Sports Journalism Club.
We cover all North Andover sports related, from doing a full broadcast to just little social media posts.
We do morning announcements Fridays before school. We operate cameras and we learn how to use a camera. It's very fun and a good experience.
We do many fun things, including interviewing basketball players on the basketball team, the football coaches from the football team, and it's just a lot of fun interviewing everyone.
You can join us Tuesdays after school in the athletics office.
The Farm Legacy Project has roots back over a decade. In 2012, a group of volunteers got together with the idea of collecting and archiving information on the town's many historic farm properties and the families that tended to them. This group is now together again, and their work is culminating in a multi-part documentary series about the past, present, and future of farms in North Andover. It features interviews with members of over a dozen different farm families who provide first-hand accounts of how the culture and business of farming has changed over time.
The farm was bought by my grandparents, Martin and Magdalena Smolak, who immigrated from Poland to Maine, to Lawrence, to here to buy the farm.
I was a city girl. I learned to pick vegetables.
But we were fussy about our corn, like we didn't cozy to people stripping it down. Like we always made a point to open it up to see if there was a little worm. But it makes a difference if you know how to open it than just stripping it down.
This project seeks to keep generations of community history alive and be an educational experience about the town we call home and the industry that is responsible for the food we put on our tables every day. Episode 1 is now available on the North Andover CAM YouTube channel at northandovercam.org. Episode 2, focusing on the evolution of technology on farms, will be released in 2026.
Wait.
We're back.
And we are back. The score 33-25. St. John's Prep Eagles leading the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Angel Sanchez, I want to say he's carrying the team on his back. However, Angel is helping him out a lot, while Brian Norton in this first quarter and pretty much the first half dropped, I think it was 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 from 3. Then North Andover Scarlet Knights switched up their defense, started playing around like Vince said, a 3-2. Keep pressuring the top of the key and the corners from 3, and that started working. Went on about a 10-point run, dropped the deficit down to 8. We're going to have St. John's Prep going to get the ball to start the second half.
And go over some points.
There we go.
Brian Norton, number 5, leads on St. John's Prep with 16. Number 30, Magliori with 6. And 4 or 5 other players scored for North Andover.
Wow.
I have Angel Sanchez with 12.
Nice.
Andrew Miller with 6. Sullivan Latuga with 3. Selak with 2. Trey Martin with 3.
What do we got for rebounds, Vince?
Trey Martin, Ben Sullivan, and Angel Sanchez all have 4 to lead North Andover. Brian Norton is the leading rebounder for the Prep.
He's doing it all.
He's doing it all, yes.
For turnovers, North Andover 3, St. John's Prep with 4. Let's get back to the game. St. John's Prep started the ball into Guerrero. Guerrero trying to draw a foul. That won't go in.
Sanchez with a big rebound.
I was talking to my dad at halftime. He's up here with us right now, just on the far side down there. He said the Knights got to carry. Oh, my goodness, Trey Martin. What a way to start it off. Only down by 6 now. 2-possession game.
I saw Moses over there. He split the Red Sea.
There it is.
Trey Martin.
As I was saying, my dad said basically, now you got to carry that momentum over.
Travel.
Carry the momentum over to this half. And so far, knock on wood, it is working.
6-point game. So Manny Perez, number 15, back in the game for St. John's Prep. He's going to change the flavor of their offense.
He set the tone to start the game.
He was missing in the second quarter for quite a bit of time.
Picked up those 2 early fouls, and he's also a really strong defender against Angel Sanchez.
Come on, Angel. We're going to have a foul on Guerrero Perez. That is third.
Oh, that's his 3rd foul.
I was also telling my dad, go right at the guys with 2. Guerrero Perez. I think, what's his face? Paisner might have one. Oh, Quinn Stockman has 2. Go right at him, too. Make them get out of the game. Go right at him.
Guerrero Perez staying in the game with that 3rd foul, and I'm with you, Alex. You've got to attack him right now.
Martin for 3, make it a 3-point game. Yes, Trey Martin. Come on, 3-point game. Scarlet Knights, the crowd right back in this game.
Fired up.
You cannot give up any points here if you're St. John's Prep. Liam Selak jumping for that ball. Don't want to get him off now.
When Trey Martin has time, he's pretty deadly behind the arc.
He is.
When he's rushing, he's not nearly as effective.
I'm nearly doubling Brian Norton at this point in time, but keeping solos on everybody else.
I tell you, this zone is just giving Prep fits.
It wasn't early, but now it is now.
They just seem confused right now, Bags.
Yeah,
not sure where to go.
Kind of stationary.
Yep.
Brian Norton tried to do it himself. That's his first missed 3. Rebounded by the Prep. Out to the corner. Defended by Latuga.
Jake Gattuso with back-to-back offensive rebounds. That cannot happen.
No, but that is a long rebound. Those are unpredictable. And we have a foul. That's on number 2, Trey Martin. Only his first. They've gotten into foul trouble in the past. This isn't bad so far.
The second rebound was the long one. The first one was not. That was just
you got to get
nobody.
those.
They just let him go right around him, get that rebound off the rim. That missed Norton 3-pointer.
Well, Gattuso is also one of the biggest guys out there in terms of height, so he was kind of also in the right place, right time for that first rebound. We're going to have an open 3 for St. John's. Don't give them that. That's going to open this back up to 6.
That done?
No, I think that's Ethan Waz. No, is that number 0?
It is Ethan Waz.
You cannot give St. John's Prep open 3s, especially Brian Norton and Perez. Miller driving in. Andy Miller now to a 4-point game. 5:45 left in this third quarter. 36-32 St. John's Prep. I got a special request from Connor Roach saying we can't see the scoreboard. I told him I know. I'm trying to give you daily updates. Shout out, Connor.
36-32. I think we finally leveled into the game we thought it would be from the beginning, right? A tight ball game, 2 teams that are similar. Looking for that first
Another
win.
open 3 off the corner. Offensive rebound. Can't happen. Trey Martin straight up. Rebounded by Latuga. 4-point deficit now. Miller nearly gets tripped. Should be a foul. Andy Miller. And we're going to have a foul. Guerrero Perez wants to travel. I thought I saw 3 steps, but they have the better view.
That's legit. That's legit move in basketball nowadays.
Vince, this game has me like adrenaline rush
Alex,
right now.
I was ready for the and one call there. I thought that was going to go.
I was going to scream if that went in. I'm trying not to be biased right now, but I'm so sorry. If a student here at North Andover, I know most of these kids. I'm in a class with Andy. Oh, rimming out.
Unlucky. In and out.
Make this one,
So
make it a one possession
St.
game.
John's Prep had so much confidence in that first
did.
quarter. It seems like they have no confidence
None.
now.
Like, they're moving the ball around. You said they're just kind of standing there around the zone, and I'm like, wow, they're not
I don't
attacking.
think I would have really gone to the second unit when they were up by so much.
Yeah, you can't. That's like an end of the game thing, you know.
It kind of throws you out of your rhythm.
It does. You want to bury a team, right? When you're got a 16-point lead, you want to make it 30. Like, just don't keep a team in the game, especially when you're playing on the road.
Brian Norton, the facilitator.
Four-point St. John's Prep lead. They needed that high-low. They needed to throw that down the baseline.
Trey Martin did a nice job of reading that.
Brian Norton. Oh, Trey's getting hugged from the back right here by Perez.
Latuga with another rebound.
He's at 6 for the game.
Angel Sanchez off to Liam Salak. Older brother Braden, soccer player, left back.
Big possession here, Alex, just to get a good shot. Whether you make it or not, just you want a good shot.
Need it.
That's a good shot.
Yes! 36-35, Liam Salak.
The sophomore draining the 3 from the corner right in front of the student section.
1 point game. 4:20 left in this third quarter. Brian Norton now off to Brian Dunn. Now to Ethan Wads. But I say Mike Wads.
I think they want to get that high-low.
There's the shot. There's the shot that Norton was drilling in the first half.
Oh, here we go. Can the Knights take a lead here on a fast break? Liam Salak off to the corner. Andy Miller for the lead.
Get in there.
Oh, Trey Martin, great contest. Still a 1 point game. St. John's Prep starting to wake up
nice
now.
Look.
Ethan Wads for 3 off the front rim. And he's going to step out. That'll be North Andover basketball.
So it worked out fine. That's Knights ball. There were 3 Knights there with 1 prep player, and the prep player got his hands on the ball.
Well, they were all kind of going for, like, all 3 North Andover players were all going for the ball, so that's not really going to help you with that.
Rebound's a mindset. One player has to say, that's my ball, I'm getting it, no matter what.
Communication. That's what's key.
Good
Trey
move.
Martin off to the top. Angel Sanchez got
blocked.
fouled.
Oh,
foul.
That's a Perez. Perez might have to come out of the game.
Huge.
This is huge for the Scarlet Knights.
That's a huge play. Not only does Angel get 3 free throws, right? That's Guerrero Perez's 4th foul. What do you do, Coach Baggs?
I'm going to take him out.
I think so. I think you're right.
And there he comes, number 14 coming off the bench.
Number 14, Bosa Omaros, first appearance of the game. He's a junior.
You know, that man-to-man defense on St. John's Prep was really oppressive at the start of the game. Now they're not really bothering the North Andover ball handlers at all.
Tie game, 36-36. 3:38 left.
The way they subbed in the first half, I thought, like, okay, they're doing this for that reason, right? To stay aggressive, tight man-to-man. We don't get tired that way. But, Alex, how about that? First lead of the game.
I am shaking.
But Liam Salak dribbling wherever he wants to go, getting in the lane, distributing the ball.
Prep looks tired right now, Bags. I'm not going to lie. They look tired.
I don't believe that. They substituted in the first
I know.
half.
We're going to have a foul going up against North Andover.
Martin over the back.
That's his second foul in about a minute and a half. Don't want to get him foul out of the game because you don't really have much depth to work with from North Andover.
Brian Norton hasn't scored in quite a while.
Nope. They say the legs are the first thing to go right in a shooter, and once your legs go, it's tough to find that rhythm, that stroke.
He's a pretty tough kid, though. Brian's a pretty tough kid. Comes from a very athletic family. They're standing actually right below us, right down here.
The Norton family.
Very
close with the Nortons. I'll have to say hi after.
Right in front of us. Ethan Wads up to the top. Brian Norton for 3. St. John's. They switch that.
Big play.
39-37. You cannot let St. John's run away with this now. You got to get something back.
First points for Jacob Paisner.
And Brian Norton with the steal. North Andover turnover. Knights are going to give Norton room. Might have a double team up at the top of the key. Off to Paisner. Back to Norton. Off to Waz. They're taking their sweet time now. Paisner into the center. That's Magloire.
That's a good
Norton.
look.
Too strong. No rebound from North Andover. Oh, boy. That's Jacob Paisner.
Paisner, back-to-back buckets.
4-point game now. 41-37 St. John's Prep. 2:36 left in this game, or in this quarter. Martin stumbling. Needs help. Go to the ball, boys. Come on. Salak was getting double-teamed.
Interesting strategy. They've got Waz on Angel Sanchez, the smaller, maybe quicker guard. Yep, that's a foul.
Foul on Ethan Waz. That's St. John's 4th foul. 2:20 left in the third quarter.
One more. We're shooting free throws, gentlemen.
The St. John's Prep coach, Corey Lowe, looking for some calls. Didn't get them.
He's getting a workout today.
Yeah.
He's up and down that sideline.
The assistants are kind of controlling him a little bit.
Well, in the NFL, they have the get-back guy behind the NFL coach, right?
Yeah.
Pull the coach back. And
Andy Miller taking this ball up now. He's giving a little shove.
Yeah, here's the pressure defense we saw earlier.
They picked it up.
Oh, boy.
And I'll tell you, it's been Waz and McGlure now have really picked it up for the Prep.
Miller hooked him. Dane Favada for 3. Couldn't get it. Reached rebound number 30, Maglore.
3 on 2.
Andy Miller with the foul. They're going to say it's on the floor.
That's a good foul.
That's
side out.
North Andover's third foul. That's Miller's third, so he's going to be coming on a foul trouble watch here now.
Yeah, that heavy pressure, the ball handling when he gets by his man, the double's coming pretty quick, and he doesn't really know what to do with it, and so that's slowing down North Andover.
Yeah, and they got away from that for some reason, Bags, for first 5 or 6 minutes. But it's definitely effective.
Gattuso off to Paisner.
Oh, the backdoor cut. How do we lose him, gentlemen? How do we lose him?
Starting to get away from North Andover here. A 6-point game, 1:38 left in this third. 43-37 St. John's Prep. Turnover, they're tied at 4.
Sanchez wants to go one-on-one.
He
Got to
does.
find the open man.
Miller.
That's the look right there.
Oh, in and out, Andy Miller. St. John's Prep picking up the pace, trying to get a run here. Gonna pull up and gonna put it in. The St. John's Prep that we saw in the first quarter. Everything's starting to go in when it starts to count.
Magliore was kind of tentative there, but they said, no, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, open 8-foot look. You got to shoot it.
Oh,
another turnover.
And Martin went down hard.
And we are not getting back, guys, at all. I mean, it's too easy. Too easy.
Call timeout for Coach Tangos. Or do you play it out to the corner?
Play it out.
Come on, Angel, step up here.
Foul
and one!
And one.
Trying to make it now a 7-point game after about a 10-point run from St. John's right there.
Angel was looking at Coach Tangos in the backcourt. Are you going to call a timeout?
Right.
Coach Tangos gave him the come on, and he took it coast to coast, basically.
Knights are now in the bonus with 50 seconds left.
They needed that.
They need that.
Boy, do they need that play.
Tangos talking to 2 sophomores, Salak and Favada. Sanchez, only free throw.
Get in there.
Yes. 7-point game, 50 seconds left. Knights are in the bonus. That foul was on Jacob Paisner, the sophomore, his first foul. Knights are going to give a little bit of zone pressure here. Almost 10 seconds. You should have trapped there if you North Andover. Brian Norton having had a lot of room. Going to give it off to Ethan Waz. Waz off to Norton. Norton, where he likes to shoot it from. Ethan Waz driving in. Thought they were going to shoot a 3. The entire place thought that, and he's going to shoot it.
Nope.
And that's going to be
ball.
North Andover basketball. Andy Miller, great box out. 24.9 seconds left in this third quarter, 47-40.
Shot clock's off. You work a last shot here, you score. You're looking good, feeling good.
This game's getting a bit nerve-wracking, I'll say that.
McGlure with the full court pressure on Martin. Let's see here. Trey, go by him. There you go.
He's a bigger, stronger kid there, Trey. Come on now. Wouldn't mind a Sanchez back down here. Oh, got this stolen from Brian Norton. Liam Salak, watch out for a foul. Draws the foul, does not get the and one.
Oh, boy. Guys, you got to help your team out. You got to call that.
That's another instant.
That's what Angel's saying. He's like, someone's got to tell me he's coming.
That's another instant of, the ball's not going to get to you unless you go to the ball. You can't just stand there and, you can't stand there, That was a good foul, though. I'll take that foul.
No, that foul's good. It's the play down here, Alex, in our offensive zone when no one tells Angel that Brian's coming from behind.
Well,
That's Brian Norton's first points in some time. He was on fire.
He was. Communication is the key in basketball. Everyone's got to be communicating all the time.
Norton doesn't miss his free throws whatsoever. 8 seconds left. We're going to have a substitution, number 14.
You can't.
Omaros.
Why would you guys do that? You can't sub. It's our ball.
Yeah.
Come on. Who hit that buzzer?
No, they're subbing anyway.
Well, yeah, now because it stopped play. Like, shouldn't have happened. We were inbounding the ball.
Bending the rules here.
Oh, he just pushed him. Ref.
then they're going
They
to call
gotta
that foul.
out.
So the Knights are going to be shooting 2.
Bad foul there.
He
They're
missed
gonna shoot.
missed the first one. Norton literally shoved Liam Salak.
We're going to have a holding on number 2. That is, wait, it doesn't say number 2. Oh, shooting 2. My apologies.
Was it McClure or Norton?
Might have been Brian Norton.
Brian Norton is first.
So Knights is at 1-1 or 2 shots. I know they changed it at some point. Shooting 2 shots. Liam Salak trying to make it a 7-point game. Left in this third. Score is currently 49-40. Salak.
All right.
There we
There's
go.
one.
49-41.
This rim to the right seems to be the friendlier rim.
For sure. 100%.
Seems to be.
The last couple games we watched, this rim is tighter.
6.2 left in this third quarter. Can Salak make his second free throw? There it is.
Let's get back, guys.
7 points for Salak.
Open man down here.
Letting the ball roll, trying to get the last shot off. 5, 4, 3.
Oh.
Brian Norton, the guy you want the hands in. Buzzer beater, airballed.
That was lucky, huh? Errant pass. Brian Norton standing right there.
So 49-42, end of the third quarter. The Knights will start this fourth quarter with the ball, trying to get a little run or something to get right back into this game. What are your thoughts on this so far, boys?
Well, I'm going to talk about Angel Sanchez has 17 points. Angel, Alex, what do you have in common with Angel Sanchez?
Me and Angel Sanchez, we are both on the 8th grade all-time boys discus record. Angel in third at 117.3 set in 2022. And me, I'm at 10th. I'm barely hanging on right there at 101.2 set in 2023. Yeah, I mean, we have some current track athletes. Jacob Gordon on here at number 1 at 121. Where else we got? Not Patrick Nugent. Christian Valentino at 108 flat. Patrick Nugent 110 flat. Alex Phillips recently started participating in indoor track at 110. Braden Kennedy moved out to Utah a few years ago at 103.
Eric Duffy, right? He was a big track guy, wasn't he? Facts. Eric Duffy was
Eric
superstar.
Duffy, yeah, pole vaulter.
Right, yeah.
All right, Knights are going to start with this fourth.
You don't get
So
that. You don't get the
we
kind
have
of
some
information.
on other timeouts, we'll go over some other graphics.
No broadcast brings you that kind of insight.
Honestly.
Angel Sanchez and Alex Sturtevant, youth discus superstars. Amazing.
I placed 8th and 5th in the middle school state meet. 8th, 7th grade year. 5th my 8th grade year.
There you go. You improved. That's what we
I
look
scored
for.
us points. I got medals.
I love it.
So next time out, maybe we'll talk about the Christmas tournament. We might talk about the schedule. I don't know what we'll talk about.
We got it's a good, intense basketball game. 2 teams that I think that are evenly matched in different ways, but overall even basketball teams. Knights and Prep Eagles looking for their first win of the season. Who's going to get it? We got 8 minutes to tell us.
Andy Miller getting a lot of contact down low. No calls.
Talking to the referees. Not sure what's going on.
You got to get back and not worry about the non-call.
Brian Norton.
Sanchez with a good closeout.
You have to put Sanchez on Norton. He's the best guy out there that can guard him.
Man to man for North Andover.
Oh boy.
I don't like the man-to-man. I just stay in the zone, coach.
That's a 10-point game now, 52-42, 7:18 left in this game. Miller trying to take this game into his hands, off to Martin. Martin, he's usually composed.
Good take.
Drives up and in. 8-point game now, but it seems the Knights can't get over this 8 to 10-point hump.
He saw the double, but he also saw the daylight. Didn't think the double was coming.
Baseline, watch the baseline. That's something Trey can really do. He can actually drive really well, use his body under control, and get that shot up. I'd like to see him do a little more of that.
Norton from deep.
That's too deep.
That's too deep. That's over the back, ref. Thank you.
Good call. They haven't called that all night. They have. St. John's been doing that all night.
8 points, St. John's Prep lead.
Got to score here.
I think St. John's Prep needs to do the high-low instead of taking those long threes. North Andover feeling the tighter St. John's Prep man-to-man defense.
Yeah,
and they're picking up full court as well.
Prep just picked it up too, Bags. Like there was a moment, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden they decided to play like they did the first quarter again defensively. And it works.
Miller going to take this ball up here. off the corner in Salak.
That's the matchup right there.
Sanchez driving.
Yeah, that's a great matchup.
Oh.
Unlucky.
I'm noticing every time Sanchez goes under the hoop like that, he ends up on the ground at some point in time. Oh, and they're going to call that a foul.
Nice play by Ethan Waz. He got into the lane and found the open man.
North Andover bench was calling for a travel there. It's going to be 2 shots, and the foul was against Liam Salak. That's his third. Miller has 3, and Salak has 3. Coach Tanglis is asking, what was the point of that? But I kind of see, make him earn the points.
No, that's a good foul, right? You don't, He's at a layup otherwise. He might make both, but he's only got 3 fouls. He's in plenty of good shape.
Yeah.
6:24 to go. Knights trailing by 9, 53-44, so they're still in the ball game here.
You're also thin on the bench. I'm noticing no Max Tyler. No Max Venosa. So there'll probably some sickness in here. Sullivan Matuga. Getting the ball back.
Lucky.
Sanchez driving in. Got to drive there, Angel. Angel is going to pull up. Hung in the air there. Oh, he just missed it. I'm noticing St. John's. So when St. John's goes in, they're going in for offensive rebounds. The Knights, they're standing there hoping the ball comes to them. They have to go in for the offensive rebound.
You got to want that ball.
That's what I heard. What was it? Coach Tanglis was talking to you. I think I overheard him. He said rebounding. That's what they want to work on. Rebounding.
They want to keep working. It's just effort. It's desire, effort. Oh yeah, that's a travel.
We're gonna have a travel here.
I guess that move looked too good.
Yeah.
Just both those feet pivoting at the same time.
The Knights can't get over the 8-10 point hump at all.
McGlory's just a sophomore.
He's got 30. He's got 15 points.
He's showing out very well in this game.
Yeah, he was struggling, I think, against the zone in the second quarter, but doing well here in this third and fourth quarter.
Matuga. Miller got shoved in the back when he released that ball. Matuga getting the ball back once again off to Miller. Andy driving in, and he loses the ball. That's the Knights' 6th turnover of the night.
Right into trouble.
Yeah, you got to pick up the ball before the double team is there.
Oh,
just like that, same
You
situation.
got numbers, you got to score. That's a good
Miller.
look.
Oh, he misses it. We're going to have a blocking foul. 2 shots for St. John's.
Late call.
Yeah, I was going to say. Very late call. Kind of waited for the result of the shot to happen.
Kind of wish he didn't, because Salak had the rebound, was ready for the putback for the 2.
Well, I feel like if the ball didn't go in, he was going to call it, but if it did go in, he wasn't going to call that. That was one of those situations where it's like, get the point. Now we're going to Guerrero Perez coming back in on his 4 fouls.
It's good time for him to re-enter the game.
Well, now if you're North Andover, you go right at him.
It's a 10-point game, 5 minutes, 25 seconds left, 54-44.
You go right at Guerrero Perez now.
Absolutely.
That's what you got to get him out of this game. And it doesn't help that Norton only has 1 foul.
Well, St. John's Prep is doing so well with him on the bench, and maybe you don't go at him. Well, you go at him because he won't play that tough.
Right.
Oh, rebounded by Sanchez.
Sanchez, a huge offensive rebound. Come on, get in there.
Slides in there. We're going to have a timeout North Andover. 8-point game. That's a good timeout by Coach Tanglis. So,
what are we going to talk about, Alex?
We're going to have Christmas tournament seedings here. Number 1.
We have graphics. That's next week, right?
I'm going to pull up the graphics right now. Nick
so
Maxwell.
what do we got for the seedings?
Number 1 seeded Beverly. Number 2 seeded Central Catholic. Number 3 Greater Lawrence. Number 4 Andover. Number 5 your North Andover Scarlet Knights. Number 6 Methuen. Number 7 Lawrence. And number 8 St. John's Prep right here. And as Coach Baggs said to me pregame, he said if North Andover and St. John's win, or North Andover and St. John's both lose, they might match up once again. Is that true, Baggs?
Yeah, I believe that's the case. But Saturday, I think it's 7:45 p.m. It's Andover, North Andover, 4th and 5th seed, and St. John's Prep going up against Beverly, the number 1 seed.
And talking about the girls' Christmas tournament, we have number 1 Andover, number 2 Pentucket, number 3 Natick, number 4 Westford Academy, 5 Bridgewater Raynham. They're coming from far away. Number 6 Central Catholic, number 7 North Andover, and number 8 Methuen. A lot of variety in the girls tournament,
It's a great tournament. Really good basketball. It's super intense. A lot of people show up, so kids get to play in front of a lot of folks in a pretty raucous environment. So head on out. If you're here.
So North Andover girls, 2:45 p.m. I believe Saturday against Pentucket. Here we go. 8-point lead. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Thanks. You go to Merrimack College, you get a doubleheader. The girls first, the boys later. You have lunch in between. One of the fine establishments in North Andover.
I always feel smarter when I'm at Merrimack College.
Right, something about it. Oh, good pressure by the Knights. 10 seconds.
Zone
Oh.
press.
So 5:10 left in this fourth quarter. 54-46 favor of the St.
This
John's
is how
Prep
they have to
Eagles.
play defense, Alex. You got to play the zone aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
get
so
out,
North Andover's
active.
trying to speed up St. John's Prep
Right.
and play a zone.
Oh, Brian Norton. That's his first three in a while. Brian Norton, 57-46.
Huge three for Norton, but I mean that was long. When he took it, I was like, okay, well, you kind of give up that shot.
Sanchez falling to the ground again, trying to draw contact. This is how the Knights came back. They sped up the game. They got St. John's scrambling for the ball. You got to start doing that. You can't play.
Go attack him. Go hit him. He's turned the ball over multiple times. Put pressure on him.
Coach Tang was telling him to come in and pressure him.
St. John's Prep purposely kind of taking some time. As
That's
I say that.
Over the back. That's his fifth
That's
foul.
his fifth foul. Guerrero Perez is out, and Coach Lowe is very upset.
I don't think he's upset. I think that St. John's Prep played really well with him out of the game.
They have.
Maybe he's more disappointed, I would say.
Well, he is one of your leaders and your star players. You can't really afford him fouling out of the game.
11-point St. John's Prep lead. I hear it's really snowing outside.
Oh, yeah, it's a winter wonderland. Might have a white Christmas for those who want to. What do we have right here, sir?
Wet floor, something came
No,
out
something
the floor.
fell on the floor.
One of those
the
kids.
youngins, the Booster Club boys, something happened? They threw something on the floor or knocked something on the floor?
Coach Nugent,
Mr. Nugent.
AD Nugent having a talk.
Oh, game's over, fellas.
Yep.
Whatever fun they were having is not happening anymore.
Nugent says, no fun today. Get over here.
Nah.
Well, that's good preparation for when they're in the student section.
Yep.
Do a couple shout outs. Shout out Nick Maxwell on the controls today. Brian on the camera, and Brian's son Hudson, I believe it is, on the sideline camera. Shout out to them. Thank you all for helping out with this game. Would not be possible without you guys at all. Sanchez driving in.
There he goes.
There it is. All right. 9-point game. The Knights need to get something here. Sullivan and Tuga pressuring. There's 3:50 left in this fourth quarter. 57-48 St. John's Prep. Timeout St. John's Prep to try and get their things in order. If you're North Andover, what do you talk about in this huddle?
You got to speed up the game. You got to play pressure fully. You got to, if you can trap people, outside the edges or outside the three-pointer, trap them. You're down 9, right, with 3:57 or 47 to go. You got to speed up the game and get some turnovers.
Yeah, Bags?
Well, yes, they have to do that, and they're trying to do it out of the zone. Maybe they have to eventually get the man-to-man to really speed them up.
I agree. You got to force the turnovers.
They've been throwing the ball around in that zone for a while. Maybe they took an ill-advised 3 that they didn't need to take, but they can really bleed the clock, get the defense out, draw the defense out, get some easy baskets.
With the shot,
so I think eventually North Andover has to go to man-to-man.
With the shot clock, you can play for the next 3 possessions. Just play it aggressive in the zone, see what happens. You got to score quickly, and you got to score.
I also feel like
which is on the shot clock? 27. Sorry.
Yes, you're good.
27 seconds on the shot clock.
In the first quarter, when Brian Norton decided to say, "Hey, my name is now Stephen Curry," that doesn't help at all. Having him hit 4 or 5 straight threes, and a couple of other St. John's Prep players hitting them too. So they don't hit half those threes. North Andover's down 1 or 2, maybe up 2 or 3 in this game.
Yeah. Well, we said that that pace was going to most likely slow down, and it has tremendously as the game went on. They were just so hot in the first quarter. But the Knights need to score, right? They've got to get their flow going here.
Yeah, they're holding the ball. Oh, there's a travel.
That was a
Could've
travel.
called
He
it.
missed it. He's good in there.
We're going to have a foul against Angel Sanchez, and then we missed the travel down here. Can we invest in GoFundMe?
North Andover, that's only their second foul. They could be more aggressive and put St. John's Prep to the line.
I haven't tracked this officially, but McGlure has made most of his free throws, if not all of them.
He has 15 points.
He looks good from the stripe. Yep.
So it looks like you just jinxed it there.
I did.
Vince.
That's why I was intentional. The announcer jinx.
So still a 9-point game, 57-48, 3:30 left in this fourth quarter. Fouls are 3 or 2. St. John's has 3.
Got to box out on this miss. That one didn't work.
Nah. Well, you're a little late on that one too. Oh, Liam Slack speeding up the game. He's fast yet but very small. You have Latuga in the corner. He was open. Now it's too late now.
Nope, there you go.
He kind of brought the double team. Angel didn't want the double team to come.
No, he wants that one-on-one. They can't hold him. I mean, they just can't. He's just too strong, too big. So you got to clear out. Let him go one-on-one. This is where you speed it up, Eggs. Right here. You can trap.
8-point game. You need the Trey Martin, Andy Miller you had earlier.
Oh, that's got to be picked off. That ball's got to be picked off.
It was a good pass. He put it where no one could get it.
Latuga playing up on Norton with 15 seconds on the shot clock. St. John's
anticipation. You got to anticipate where guys are, where the ball is going to go. Oh, Norton,
my
that's
goodness!
A sweet mid-range jumper.
You teach him that? Is that
of course I did. We worked on that over and over and over. That's nice.
Slack off to the corner. Trey Martin, they need it.
Oh,
they will get it.
Okay.
All right, you need the run here. Get up and press Presley.
I'd like to see North Andover do a lot more of that as the season goes on, because Trey Martin can hit that shot.
Absolutely.
They're trying to foul.
They got the trap. Oh, they had him trapped.
They did.
Oh.
St. John's, they'll use all 35 seconds of this clock, and they're going to get the N1.
That's a killer.
That's off. Yeah, that's
18 points for Marcus Magliar, and he's going to the line for more. 7-point St. John's Prep lead, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Great ball movement by the Eagles. Getting that shot to go, the little layup and one.
Brian Norton, he looks like he could play tennis. He has like a tennis body, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
Defensive back for the state runner-up football team.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He played safety.
Who did they lose to? MC? Small
They
Catholic?
lost to Zaveri.
I remember I watched it on TV with my dad. They had it on WBZ.
They did.
10 points St. John's Prep lead.
Trey Martin.
Right. Can't take a lot of time on these possessions. That's a good move, Andy. Andrew Miller.
Was he not getting hooked around the back?
He did.
So I'm going to say it again for the third time today. 8-point hump. They can't get over it. And St. John's didn't another timeout. So
we had the lead.
They had the lead, and now it's gone.
Quarter, I don't know.
Where did the second half, or where did the second quarter North Andover Scarlet Knights go? You had Trey Martin and Andy Miller hitting threes like it was nobody's business.
So we had the lead, and that's kind of at the same time when Prep decided to amp the pressure up on that man-to-man defense.
I'm going to say St. John's Prep has been up and down, and North Andover was kind of consistent.
Yep.
So your score is 63-55 in the way of St. John's Prep. The fouls are even at 3. Your turnovers are looking 6 for North Andover, 5 for St. John's Prep. It hasn't been too sloppy, unlike the Central game for North Andover. And we can say the girls varsity game versus Lawrence. Yep. I was watching that with my dad, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that was sloppy.
We've said this, maybe we need a game of runs. We need a few runs here and there, and North Andover had the run, but they haven't had that second run in this half. I mean, great time to do it right now, but it's been a pretty even game. Once we took that 1-point lead, Prep went up, and then it's been trading baskets.
I think St. John's Prep also wasn't as liberal with their bench in the second half.
Right.
Yeah. I want a quick shout out real quick while we have a little bit of time. Same people from Quinnipiac. I said if you watch it again, I'll shout all of you out. I forgot one last time, and she got so mad at me. All right,
let's go.
We got Maddie, Simi, Peyton, Georgia, and Boone, and Andrew. There we go. I did it. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Connor Roach, shout out. I know you texted me. I'm sure you're watching right now. I shouted you out earlier. My dad is here. Marv is here. My mom is baking whoopie pies while watching this. My dog, Fred. We just had a car crash down in the paint. Oh, this could be a dagger. Nice rebound by Martin. All right, Knights got to get something here.
They were running.
That's a good look.
Yeah, it's a nice pass.
Oh,
no! You have to make those. That could have been the start of something. That would have made a 6-point game.
Absolutely.
St. John's Prep had numbers going the other way, too. That's another reason they need to put that down.
That was... if you make that 6-point game,
now you're down to 2-possession game.
Yeah, now it's a 3-possession game. You're down 8. This is... oh, my God. You can't have that happen.
Great look, great pass, great take by Miller. Just couldn't get that thing to fall.
1:37 in this fourth quarter. 63-55. 63-55 is our score in favor of St. John's. Miller with the full court press. Paisner keeps extending his elbow every time. Like, he's swinging there. You can't do that.
No, you can't, but they're letting it happen.
Rebounded by Sanchez. You got to go now. Liam Salak going to take it up. St. John's has numbers on defense. Off to Sanchez. What do we have?
Stepped out of
oh,
bounds.
my God.
Back-to-back possessions, just killing the Knights.
1:19 on the clock, 8-point St. John's Prep lead.
Missed layup and a foot out of bounds. How unlucky.
That can be their 4-point game.
Got him trapped. Now he's trapped. You got him. You got him. That's 5 seconds.
Wow.
They called a foul. But they called
5 seconds.
But we have a timeout. This guy called a timeout down here.
Oh.
So we're gonna have the timeout. We're gonna erase the foul called right here. If you're when do you start fouling for North Andover? You have 1 foul to give. If you're North Andover,
You have to be aggressive and steal and foul.
Right now, if you go for a steal on the inbounds, and if you don't get it, you foul.
Yeah, and for St. John's too, you have to hold the ball. They're doing it. You have 35 seconds on the shot clock. 30 for right now because it was just a turnover. You got to start using all of that for your St. John's. You know, there's a minute. Minute left in this game. You know, use all that shot clock. Make sure North Andover has no time to get back and get points.
That's why North Andover can't. You got to foul, right? You can't. As soon as the ball is inbound and you don't steal it, you got to foul because you still have to foul another time for them to start shooting free throws. So you got 2 fouls to give. You get that foul off quick. You don't have time. You're down 3 possessions. You don't have time to play defense.
The student section fouling out a little bit.
Losing confidence.
And I'm going to say, it's more on the girls' side. The boys seem to already be here. So when we come back from winter break, NA Camp Sports should be covering every home basketball game. Tuesday after break, the boys are back in the Crozier Gym against Billerica. And then on Friday, the girls host Andover.
Rivalry game.
So
that's January 6th and January 9th.
Well, that's cool. That'd be fun to come back to after the holidays. A couple of games in the Crozier, boys and girls.
30 seconds on the shot clock. 1:14 left in the game.
Brian Norton escaping there. We're going to have Andy Miller pressuring.
Got a foul, guys.
We're going to have a trap. Knights, they think they have a chance. They might have a chance. He almost traveled there.
You don't want to foul now.
Foul now. No, not there.
You missed it.
Missed it awfully. Rebounded by. All right, you guys got to go. If you're not, you got to go. You got to go and get points here. Get points here. Drive. You can't hold the ball. You got to go. They know they got to go.
That's a great take.
Angel Sanchez. There it is.
Took on the whole team there, Vince.
All right, 50. All right, 6-point game. Here we go.
You got to foul, guys. A steal. Oh!
We're gonna have a foul. That's their 1 foul they gave.
That ball it got tipped. It was slowly making its way to McLaurin and couldn't get the steal.
You're gonna set back up here. Set back up.
1 more inbound play, and now you get to try to go for the steal again. You don't get the steal, immediately foul. 39 ticks on the clock left. Down 6, 2-possession game.
63-57. Knights have 4 fouls. 1 more in Central shooting, or Central. My apologies. St. John's shooting the rest of this game. And there's that 5th foul against North Andover. That's number 11. That's Ben Sullivan-Tuga. That's his 2nd.
Perfect job. No time off the clock.
That's his 3rd. My apologies. All right. Knights are shooting 2. We're going to have number 30, Marcus Maglor at the line. They make these 2. It's not over yet, but you could kind of say it's relatively over.
Probably the wrong guy to follow through, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you got to do it because you got the ball.
Shout out to Smollett Farms own Kathy Varney tuning in on Wintergreen.
Hello, Kathy Varney.
Shout out Mrs. Varney, distance coach.
Coach Varney.
Esteemed Coach Varney.
Smoothly, calmly drains both.
8-point game. 30 seconds
quick
left.
Bucket here. Martin with a nice take.
Got blocked. They're going to have a foul on that one. That was, again, a very late call. So 30 seconds left. No shot clock here. That's St. John's 4th. Trey Martin shooting 2. That was foul number 35, Jack Garuso. 8-point game. Martin with 2.
So again, these 2 teams are on a collision course for the Christmas tournament for a rematch.
Yeah, Prep the 8 seed, North Andover the 5 seed. That's interesting, considering the results tonight. But good job by Angel. It's
nearly out of bounds. You got a trap. Got a foul here. Foul. And they're not going to foul. 23 seconds. Brian Norton, and there's the foul. Matuga. That's his 4th.
21 seconds.
9 seconds came off that clock, but that is a painful 9 seconds. They make these 2. This game is, you could say this game is over now.
7-point game.
And this is not the kid you want to foul either. He has not missed free throws today, Brian Norton. One more in the games we can call over. Brian Norton, the star of St. John's Prep tonight. Going about
hometown kid, Alex.
6 for 9 from 3. At least 18 points this week today. Oh, he missed it. All right, here we go.
Gotta go quick.
18 seconds left, 66-58. Martin, jump stop. Can't do that, Trey.
Should have shot that.
Angel driving, needs the shot for 3. Airballed it. 9 seconds left.
That'll do it.
St. John's Prep will take down the Scarlet Knights. We're going to have a timeout. St. John's get them all organized. And I think Coach Tanglis, I think he's also aware of the situation the North Andover team and crowd are in.
Just
so
run out of time.
Why did they call that timeout? To get the subs in?
That or set up everything.
Number 10 coming in.
It's interesting to me. You get 9 seconds. You're down. You're up 8. I'm not sure.
He's got the clipboard out. He's going to talk about something.
Maybe he wants to work on a certain inbound play, right? For games in the future, you need an inbound.
Giving the student section time to get out of here before the game's over. That's one thing he's doing.
They all decided at once. Yeah. This one's probably over.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
And miracles can happen, but I want to say 9, what is it, 30 seconds?
Even Liv Fritzinger is leaving.
Well, that was the entire student section.
Entire student section minus 4. JV 5. JV basketball players.
Well, we had a great crowd. Students definitely showed up today. They decked out in their holiday Christmas gear. It was kind of cool to see.
Well, I'll say this. The Knights came back. They came back. They were
absolutely
up, and then they kind of shot themselves in the foot.
All right, so CAM Sports public service announcement. How would you play St. John's Prep if you had to play them?
Physical, aggressive. You know, you got to play physical and aggressive.
You have to expect them to play man-to-man defense.
Yeah. Expect Brian Norton to pop off.
I'm going to play them in a zone. They definitely struggled trying to figure out how to get clean looks against the zone. If you're a zone team that's long and athletic, they're going to struggle to hit those shots.
Maybe if I'm going up against their man-to-man defense, I want a little more set plays. Mm-hmm. Back picks, kind of like a Princeton offense almost. Pass and move, back pick.
Yeah, it's an athletic, physical team. So you want to get your team set up to play an athletic, physical team. And how do you beat those teams, right? You kind of use that against them. You play discipline. The zone really did.
Maybe do they have an interior defender? Kind of, they do. But maybe they're not the greatest defenders. Not that clear this time.
Well, that's the end of your game. St. John's Prep 68, North Andover Scarlet Knights 60 back. What do we got for points on today's game?
Well, I missed some points, but for St. John's Prep, Brian Norton had 24, the North Andover resident, number 5. Number 30, Marcus Maglore, had 23. Jacob Pazer had the 2 buckets, 5 points. Ethan Waz, 3. Quinn Stockman, brief action, 2. And I believe Jack Gattuso, 35, had 6. Brian Dunn had 2. Oh, for North Andover, Angel Sanchez, 25 points.
Wow.
Another big game.
Trey Martin hit some threes in the second half. He had 13. Andrew Miller, 10. Liam Salak had 7, 5 in the second half. Benjamin Sullivan-Latuka just had the 3-pointer, I think, in the first half. Did he hit a layup maybe at the end?
That was Miller.
That was Andy Miller.
That was Andy Miller, so I missed. Andy Miller actually had 12.
Okay.
And that's it for the scoring.
That's good. It's good. Some other guys stepped up and scored a little.
Rebounds?
Sullivan-Latuka led the way with 7. Angel had 5. Trey Martin had 4. And Brian Norton and Marcus McGlure, not only did they lead him in scoring, it led him in rebounding, too.
As a sophomore.
As a sophomore. He looks good. He looks a good sophomore.
He looks young.
Yeah, he looks young, looks athletic, good length, so watch out for him.
Turnovers, 8 for North Andover, 5 for St. John's Prep, and I wouldn't say that was I wouldn't say the turnovers were the game.
Mr. Norton saying hi to us, I assume.
That is Mr. Norton.
I told you the whole Norton family's right down here. I told him right in front of us. Anyway, turnovers, they weren't the game. I feel like the story of the game was Brian Norton, first quarter, started draining threes. That was something you would see out of, like, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, all the greats. He did not miss. He got hot. And the public service announcement is do what North Andover did and play almost like a 3-2 zone.
Get out there on those shooters.
Yeah, but also what North Andover did, that opened up the corners. You saw you saw Jacob Paisner get out there and Marcus Magloire. He was out there too, hitting those corner threes. Something you got to watch out for if you're going to play a 2-3 or a 3-2 against St. John's.
So we saw Central Catholic last week and St. John's Prep play strictly man-to-man defense. I don't think Central Catholic double-teamed a little bit, but they did not go with the trap. So North Andover still learning how to deal with that to some extent.
The positive for me is after take away the first quarter, the second, third, and fourth much better, more evenly played basketball. Probably, I think, outscored them. I think in those 3 quarters.
Yep. Correct.
So just keep building. This team is young. They play a lot of young guys, and those guys have to understand what varsity basketball means. The intensity, the strength, the effort that has to be there every single minute of every single night. And once they get that, put some W's together. We'll see how this Christmas tournament goes. This thing kind of propels. The last several years I've gone to it. What the teams that have done well, they've propelled into the rest of the regular season. So hopefully the Knights can figure some stuff out and have a good tournament.
Well, it's kind of the opposite last year. North Andover went into the Christmas tournament, I believe it was 2-1 or 3-0. 3-0. Now they're going into it 0-3.
They were the number 1 seed, if I'm not mistaken.
And they lost. Did they lose 3? Did they lose 2 or 3 straight?
They lost.
No, they won in the first round.
Won the first round.
Yep, and lost. But that was an experienced team. I wasn't worried about that team. This is like Methuen. They used that to springboard a really good season. Lawrence had a pretty good season. They used that tournament to springboard into a decent season where they weren't expected to have great seasons. So I think it's just the tournament itself, the environment is so high level and intense that it really, for a young team, they can really, really use that to build.
Well, your final score, 68 for St. John's Prep, 60 for North Andover Scarlet Knights. I'd like to thank, once again, Nick Maxwell behind the graphics, Brian and Hudson on the cameras for Sideline, and up here, I'm here, my broadcasting partners, Vince Siwicki and Coach Baggs. Thank you all once again for tuning in, and we will see you all on January 6th. Thank you.